Happy New Year to everyone. And what a year of whiskey we have ahead of us. We are going to kick off the new year with an exclusive bottling by none other than Whiskey Angels, the Remnant Whisky Company. And to back that up, we're going to introduce a new concept to the club, the $99 Mystery Malt. Now, unless you are very new to Australian whisky, you've probably heard about the collapse of Nant Distilling back in 2017. In this sad saga, many people who had invested in barrels of whiskey found their barrels empty or actually completely non-existent. But there were also many people whose barrels did actually exist, but with all the goings on and the consequent buyout of Nant by Australian Whisky Holdings, who agreed to store but not to buy the barrels, these barrels were in a sort of whiskey purgatory. Until that is, Peter Bignell of Belgrove Whisky and a few other legends formed a consortium to buy and start bottling these otherwise forgotten casks of whiskey. Look, it's a sad story with a thankfully relatively happy ending, but we do have to take a moment to point out that some of our members and friends lost real money in this sad chapter of Australian whisky, and so we just want to take a minute to point that out. On the plus side, I guess, the Remnant Whisky Company is now bringing expression after expression from this now 10-plus year old Tasmanian whisky treasure trove to market, and they are absolutely fantastic. Our malt of the month, the Remnant Whisky Company's Black Spot SMWC02, is a blend of 10-plus year old port and sherry casks, bottled at an ABV of 48.1%. But how is it? Hint, it's pretty bloody good. On the nose, it's big and succulent and fruity, with masses of stone fruit, sweet toasted marshmallow, and there's also a sort of freshly open packet of Jaffas I get in there as well. On the palate, it's big, it's rich, it's luxurious. There's a delicious viscousness and just the merest pepper there. There's a real fruitiness that backs up the nose, sure. Yum, but there's also a really pleasant nuttiness on the palate of this one. The finish. Finish is warm and soft and cuddly, long. Fruitiness is there, but it mellows. There's some mild ginger, some coffee, dark chocolate. There's even some custard all tumbling around inside my smile as this lovely finish finally fades. Yeah, what can I say? It's simply a really bloody nice, big, round, juicy and way too easy to drink Tassie whiskey that I can almost guarantee you're going to love. Oh, yum. There's just nothing here not to love. I don't want to say buy two, but buy two because you'll not regret it. Yum. Now, for the first time ever, our Members Extra is a Mystery Malt. Here it is. Now, the Mystery Malt is just what it sounds like. It's a stellar whiskey, but we're not going to tell you its name. It's only $99 though. We're going to do these from time to time. We're going to see how the members like it, obviously. It might be a fantastic deal that's fallen in our lap. Might be a swapsies we've made with a supplier, or it might just be simply some stock we bought way too much of. What it won't be is whiskey we're not willing to back 100%. We have worked hard to gain your trust over the last 19 years, delivering amazing whiskies, and this is an awesome whiskey. So we can give you a hint. Mystery Malt is absolutely fantastic. over 15 years old. It's from the Speyside region of Scotland. It's a big, sweety, meaty dram with a finish as chewy as it is delectable. Slightly over 50% ABV. It's non-peated. Pedro Jimenez matured. It's been swooned over at every whiskey show and tasting we've taken it to. We know you'll love it. The nose is nutty and jammy and sticky date puddingy. The palate is big and meaty. Salty plums, there's chocolate, there's cinnamon, and the finish is rich. Chewy and absolutely delicious. Grab as many of them as you want for 99 bucks each. The only condition is that you gotta take one of the Malt of the Month, Remnant Black Spot SMWC02s, to qualify to get the $99 Mystery Malt. We've got to eat too, what can I say? So, that's our 2024 Orphan Racing, our second collaboration with the Remnant Whisky Company and the Black Spot SMWC02 as our Malt of the Month. And a new concept, tell us how you like it. The Mystery Malt, 99 bucks. We know you'll love it. Buy the Remnant, take as many of the Mystery Malts as you'd like. Until next month, I'm Brad Wright. Slan Javar.